Alright, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another week of marathon training. Currently 13 weeks out. It's about 7 a.m. right now. Starting off the week with a lactate threshold run. So, just straight garbage. I just really don't want to be doing this right now. Feel okay, but just genuinely would prefer to do any other run than this. Yeah, plan's pretty simple. I think it's a 2 mile or 3 mile warm up, followed with 5 miles at threshold pace. So that 15K to half marathon pace area. And then we finish that off with a little cool down, either 1 or 2 miles. I forget what I said. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a workout. We hit the gym yesterday. A little underwhelming session, I can't lie. It's been a minute since I failed to hit a rep range for something, but luckily it was upper body, so we're running. We don't really care. But yeah, we're just on our way to go find Kyle. He's gonna be hitting this session with us. I don't know if he's running the exact same threshold stuff, but I know our paces are about the same since we're both shooting for the same sub-3 goal. So yeah, whether he's gonna do 3K or 2K 2K, I just got a straight 8, I think. So I might throw up, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys when we find him and once we get started. All right, 1 mile into warm up. Got Kyle. He does have something different, like I was saying. He's got 3K at marathon pace, 2K at tempo. Yeah. So we will be dropping him pretty quickly, hopefully. And then, yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't know. See ya. I got 500 more meters. He's just going live. We'll see if we can catch him. He's pretty confident. I don't think I am. It's like a few hundred meters difference. So, and he's like 8 seconds ahead of me. So I don't think I can do 800 meters in 24 seconds. We'll see. 400 meters though. We already popped our gel. Had a quick little bathroom stop. Might be clutch. And still rocking with like half a bottle. Oh man, I am not looking forward to this. All right, we're 5 in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking a little break. This sun is killing me right now. Pace is killing me. Man, this is no joke. We're also like basically holding marathon. We're not even technically in the threshold zone, which absolutely sucks. But I'm hoping, with this little break, we just take it easy for a bit. Oh my God, the sweat's dripping in my eye. Take it easy for a bit and then bang out lactate threshold for at least 3K. So, whew, that's the plan so far. And we did catch up to Kyle, but I think he also slowed down after his marathon pace. And then he led us for some tempo. But yeah, gotta get back to it. I'm so out of it. 10K in, basically. All right, y'all, that's our wrap on the workout. Tough workout. Sun's coming down, not a single cloud in the sky. You can see it there. Anyways, I'll throw the stats up right over Kyle's face here. I forgot them all, but I think our threshold was done at 417, 418-ish, which is a little bit above what we need, well, prescribed. That's literally like 6 seconds more than the upper end of the range. So, maybe we'll chalk that up to I'm like 5 pounds heavier than what I was last week. Poor sleep, sun blazing, just all the excuses you can think of. Still pushed hard, so that's good. But yeah, anyways, let's get this cool down walk in and Mr. Freeze Up, maybe a Gatorade, another one, and then we gotta head to work. Nothing like, cooking your legs right before a long work day. Anyways, I'll see you guys early tomorrow morning for GA. All right, good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. A little bit of a slow morning today. It's about 7 a.m. We're going out for a little GA run this morning. 12 point something K. I can't lie, it's been a rough couple days. I mean, honestly, it's been nearly a rough week. I had to get to sleep for over 7 hours in like the last 5 days, which I know for most might be a luxury, but I'm training so much that like I really got to get that sleep in. But this morning, woke up, espresso shot, forgot to eat, and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm going out for 12K. Let me at least get some Welches in. Yeah, yesterday I went out, maybe went to bed at like midnight, up at 6 as usual. But yeah, it is what it is. So I also got my foot taped up right now. Burst a blister after yesterday's threshold run. So I saw that, put a Band-Aid on it, but now I got it taped up with painter's tape because that's all I had. But yeah, just gotta get this started up now. It'll probably be a calm session for me. Just gonna go out, listen to my music, hopefully not die or anything. So that's the plan. I'll probably see you guys when I get back, but then, I gotta rush to work, so. All right, that's a wrap on the workout. 12:09 for the stats up there. 5:04 pace in kilometers, so about an hour 5 for the workout. Honestly, even though it started off hard, it got easy. I just locked in the music. just going. It's just a hot day, so I'm sweating a lot, but you know, this is always coming in clutch. I gotta keep this one short and sweet. I got a double today. I gotta go get some food right now, probably a protein bar and a Mr. Freeze, you know, the usual. And yeah, then see you guys tomorrow for a recovery run, I think. All right, good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. First recovery run of the week. Beautiful day for a run. Beautiful day for a recovery run even. Nice little gray overcast kind of day. Finally got 7 hours of sleep, so that was huge. Made yet another espresso because, you know, it's a never-ending battle with that machine. Didn't hit the gym yesterday, so I got a double today instead. I know, rare gym skip for me, but you know, it was nicer weather yesterday, so we're gonna get to that later today instead. Hopefully it won't impact too much our 12 mile or tomorrow morning. Yeah, just, you know, nice little 1 mile under a half marathon for breakfast tomorrow with another double. So back-to-back doubles. We've done it before. I guess we'll do it again. Gym sessions are a little bit more chill this week because we got some marathon pace on the weekend, which looking back at it, I didn't run you guys through the full workout this week. So we did threshold on Monday. No, we did threshold on Tuesday. Wednesday we got our GA run that we did. Today's recovery. Tomorrow's an MLR run. Saturday 5 mile recovery, and then Sunday I think it's 16 miles with 10 miles at marathon pace. So overall a pretty intense week. I mean, we're gonna get it done, or I hope so. I'm going in with a new strategy for marathon pace on Sunday, so I'll probably tell you about it then. Yeah, anyways, that's enough yapping for now. I feel like it's been a while since I just started yapping. All right, 3K to go, just under 2 miles. The weather's playing me right now. Wind's starting to pick up, droplets are starting to come down. Hopefully we don't get caught out in the rain, because that would be a sucky way to start the morning. All right, got caught out in the rain, but that's a wrap on the workout. Throw the stats up here. I feel like I say it every time, but it was an easy run. This one felt particularly easy though, probably because, you know, no sun, good shade, all that good stuff. But yeah, from here on out, the plan's pretty simple. Go home, shower, shave, work, head to the gym. I think I forgot to say eat and hydrate, but those are givens. But yeah, that's a wrap on our Thursday. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hopefully it's not bright though, just early for our 12 miler. So that'll be fun. A little MLR to start off our Friday. All right, good morning, happy Friday. We're out here for a little MLR run, 12 miler, 19-ish K. It's a beautiful morning. Didn't sleep the best, but I pulled a great shot of espresso this morning. Just perfect 30 and 30. Tasted great, no bitterness, no sour. And yeah, now it's time to get a little run in. It's not feeling too hot right now, but that's because I'm still in the shade. I just know that once we pop into the sun, it's gonna be over for me. Yeah, plain simple, 12 miler, 5-minute pace. Kilometers. Miles is like 8 minutes, I guess. Yeah, get this done as soon as possible, and then we got a gym session later, so another double. Legs are feeling all right though after yesterday's session, so that's a good sign. All right, that's a wrap on our 19. Stats will be right here. Phenomenal run. You probably figured that with the fact that I didn't check in until just now. We did like 19 and a half at a 450 pace per kilometer. Man, that felt amazing. There's definitely a period where it didn't feel so great, right around the 10-kilometer mark, but the first 9 and the last 9, phenomenal. I was planning on stopping with like 3-4K remaining to get some water, but I just pushed through. Like we literally ran out of water around like 12K at least. And I was like, oh, I'll go grab some, but I was in such a flow. I think the last 5K we were rocking about a 430 to 440 pace, which is faster than what was prescribed, but like I was just feeling good. So I didn't want to stop and get some water, kill that momentum. Yeah, I think it was literally the gel. The gel kicked in because I took it around the 10, and then after that it was smooth sailing. And before that, I think it was my breakfast that carried me. You know, the goat bread, peanut butter, honey with some salt on top. And as I mentioned, best espresso I've made like in my new machine. Phenomenal. Yeah, now we just got a little cool down walk because even with the extra strides we did, we still didn't make it close enough to home. So head home, shower, get to work, and then after work, a little chill gym day. Main compound is gonna be calves. So that's always electric. People will be asking me, hey, what's your 1RM calf raise today? You know, when you get that kind of question, what's your PR on calf raises? What's your top set on calf raises for the day? Electric. Anyways, I'm feeling great. Can't wait for Mr. Freeze and some water when I get home. Mr. Freeze, 8 a.m. It's a daily thing at this point. Anyways, that's a wrap for now. I'll see you guys for a recovery run tomorrow morning. All right, good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. Currently around 10 a.m. Slept in a little bit. Latest run I'm going for in a while. Sun's out already. Big mistake on my part. I should have gotten up earlier, but you know, we chose to sleep in. Felt good after a good double. Also woke up leanest I've ever been. Well, not ever, but you know what I mean, in the last 2 years, let's say. So that's a good sign. Hopefully it'll be extra light for tomorrow's long run. That would be a huge, huge plus. But yeah, a little recovery run. Nice, easy 8K. Should be nice and chill. I'm getting the notification right now that my phone is like almost maxed out on internal storage. You know, I really gotta shorten these vlogs up, clear up some space in the drive. So that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I also just got access to Premiere Pro again, so I can finally start working on these again. They're probably super delayed in relation to when you're watching them, but you know, it is what it is. We're busy with work, busy with the actual training. It's impeding a lot in the actual ability to make time to edit. So it's a little life update. Let's get this started so we can head home and make ourselves a nice little coffee and start the day really. All right. That's a wrap on our recovery run. Phenomenal recovery run, like genuinely. It was a little hot, shirt came off. We were under the recovery pace we usually try to hit, which is right around that 9-minute mile or like 5:30 pace. Finished a little bit under that, but you know, I was feeling so good, like I couldn't even control it, which is always a good thing. Like when you're just out there and you're just vibing, you're not checking the pace, you're not checking the watch, you're just going based off of feels. I feel like that's the best kind of run. I don't know if that's the intended way, but that's how good it was feeling. Anyways, I'll throw the stats up here. We also hit a 104% efficiency score, but which means that the run was basically perfect. So that's cool. Yeah, just under 44 minutes, 8 point something K. And now I'm actually gonna go to the grocery store real quick, pick up some milk. And I'm also getting this craving for White Monster. Coach sent me a video of a White Monster plus espresso mix that, as I was running, was still kind of on my mind. So maybe when we get home, we'll run that real quick and see how it tastes. Maybe taste test incoming or not. I'll either see you guys Sunday morning or in a few minutes. This is looking kind of nutty, but let's go for the taste test. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not bad. I give this like a 6 out of 10. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I drank it some more. I got the full Monster in there, and it's kind of growing on me. So maybe single shot of espresso with the full Monster could go pretty hard. Double espresso with a half Monster, meh. But this, it grew on me. It grew on me now that the full thing's in there. So yeah, maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, thought I'd just hit you guys with an updated review. So as I said, long run tomorrow, should be good. Let's get to fueling. All right, good morning. Sunday, out here with Kyle. Just pointed at a guy in the stroller. We're out here with Kyle, about to head out for our, damn, copyright music too? That's crazy. I've been trying to record this intro for like 2 blocks now. Anyways, we're out here. We got 16 miles to run today. Plan is 5 miles easy, 10 miles at race pace, and then a mile recovery. That's the plan right now. I think Kyle's got something similar, about the same distance, but with like, what, 5K race pace? So probably won't be seeing him very much after the first 8, but quick little run through. How do I feel? Not great. Got like 6 hours of sleep, so that's elite. I did hit the washroom 3 times before getting out here, so that's pretty electric. But we got the Gatorade, 2 gels, and it's the sunniest day you can imagine. Look at that. No clouds, just horrible. I'm gonna cook, so I'll put on a ton of sunscreen. Yeah, plan's simple. Hit the 8K warm-up. Don't burn out. Maybe find someone to record content with your friends, and try not to get trampled by any run clubs. Apparently there's like a thing going on today for like some free on gear. I thought about going to it just because, you know, I gotta do 27K anyways, so opted against it. I didn't want to go through the whole like sign up process or really learn where it is or anything like that. So been stalling for over an hour because that's when I was supposed to start this run. Now it's closer to 9, or it is past 9. Yeah, let's just get this started. 8K easy. He's salivating for the community. We got a mile left before we gotta start race pace. Just taking a quick little bathroom break. Retied the shoes because they both came untied, which is crazy, but it's gonna be tough. I'm so sweaty, it's so hot. Or I guess it's not, no, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. I'm not even gonna try to lie. It's, as I said, not a single cloud. This is rough right now. Body glistening, even though I'm not in the sun right now. I figured I'd just check in now while I'm already stopped. After that, we can just start the 10 miler and then I'll see you guys at the cool down. All right, y'all, run done. Sorry, I just needed to catch my breath a little bit. Throw the stats up here. 10 miler done, 16 miles total. How'd it go? We pushed it, that's for sure. Let me just grab a seat and I'll just walk you guys through what we went through. We're posted up on the bench now. Sun's blazing, skin's glistening, water is all evaporated. My lips are dry. I'm actually about to, like after this little recap, I'm gonna head to the gas station, get a large slush puppy. It's just such a go-to, and my Mr. Freezes are still pretty far away from home. So anyways, run recap. First 5 miles, easy peasy, no problems there. We're vibing with Kyle. We're seeing some run clubs, some run events, so many run clubs actually. It's actually absurd how many run clubs are in this area now. I think every cafe has one about. But yeah, and then it's time to drop Kyle, go out for our 10 miles. We're starting off 2-3 miles, absolutely chilling. Okay, not chilling, but just like cruising at the speed we wanted to go at. But then right around that, like, I think it was about like 7K in, I started bonking. So I'm bonking and I'm like, okay, I'll just pop the gel. I pop it. I don't think it helps too much. And then maybe at around 9, you know, we're swinging the back around. So it's like, we're chilling. We're like, okay, halfway done. Let's just push through, make it all the way home. And then at like literally 12.1 on the dot, I was like, I gotta just like catch my breath. So we took a little 1-minute break. So I can't remember if I mentioned it already this week, but my original plan was split at 5-5. But I was like, you know what? The whole point of this workout is to suffer. Doesn't matter if we don't hit pace, we're gonna suffer. So we'll just do 10 full. Didn't manage to do 10 full. Did 7.5, 2.5. And not even at the pace that we wanted. But you know, I'm always seeing online these like comparisons of like, you know, when in heat it's 15 seconds slower. You got to go 15 seconds slower as to not gas out. So if you're doing the math, a little bit of copium right here, we're 15 seconds slower than marathon pace. So maybe in pristine conditions, you know, we're hitting those. But yeah, overall it was a good workout. Absolutely too sunny though. Definitely should have woken up earlier, but I think if I would have gotten 5 hours of sleep but started earlier, I don't think I would have hit a good workout. So I'm glad that I slept in a little bit, took my time to get out. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab my slush puppy at the gas station, check the stats, and do a little close out the video because I actually don't know if I hit any PRs today, so I'm curious to go check that out right now. So I'll see you guys with my slush puppy. Nice guy Chris getting one for me and one for Kyle. Look at this guy, 300 meters to go. He's basically gonna run all the way there, turn around, and come back for his slush. But yeah, anyways, I did check the stats. So we did set a 10-mile PR, shaved off 2 minutes, so that's huge. I can't help think to myself, like, if I didn't stop for a minute, that would have been 3 minutes shaved off, which would have been even more huge, I guess. We also set a couple other things. I think it was like a 15K PR as well as a second best 10K, which, you know, it's always crazy seeing those when I'm racing. Like a 10K, or sorry, a 10 miler. It's really funny seeing those stats. That's it for this workout. I'm going to absolutely chow down on this slush. The sun's really coming down. I'm fighting to like stay up right now. I also cut my hand on the garbage, that's twice now I've done it, running so fast and then putting my gel in there because, you know, I respect the planet and all that. I'm not gonna throw it on the ground unless it's a race. Yeah, I ended up just cutting it again. That's always fun. There he is. He's waiting for that countdown. What a day. 26K in the books. Total for the week, I think is around 85K. I'll throw it up there. It might be 83 to 85, I forget. If we do some quick maths, we did 16 miles, 5, and I already forgot what I did this week. Anyway, stats will be there. Now we just recover, gym tomorrow, sleep well tonight, and that's the end of this week. I'd give you the number, but I forgot what week we're on. As always, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, drop a thumbs up. It's the same thing as liking it, and I'll catch you guys next week.